it's Antonia Marquee, and I told you all on Instagram and Twitter to send me your questions so that you can get to know me a little bit more. Here are the answers. What is your favorite restaurant in LA? So there's this place in Long Beach, it's called The Attic. It has this thing called mac and Cheetos. So it's macaroni and cheese, and they put hot Cheetos on top. It's so delicious, and if you watch me, you know that I love mac and cheese a lot. So everything that they have at that restaurant is just so delicious, and it tastes like it was made just for you. So that's definitely my favorite restaurant. Since we're talking about food, I wanted to tell you all about one of my favorite snacks that I just discovered. It's called the Badass Power Cookie. It's an oatmeal raisin cookie, and it has spirulina in it. And if you don't know, spirulina is something that's so good for you. I have a container of the powder. It's kind of like seaweed smelling and tasting, so it smells fishy. So it's hard to mask that when you try to, you know, eat it. I usually mix it with bananas, and it makes it taste like a peanut butter banana like shake, but it's really, really hard to hide that flavor. And these cookies do it so well. It tastes so good. I love the texture because it kind of tastes doughy. It kind of tastes like you're eating cookie dough, and I love cookie dough, so that's one of my favorite parts. And it's really good for you. It helps with muscle recovery. It has protein in it. It's vegan, it's nut-free, soy-free, non-GMO, made with organic grains, nuts, and seeds. It has 3 times the protein of beef, which is amazing because you get to eat a cookie and get all of that. And they're currently sold at 7-Eleven, which is really convenient because there are 7-Elevens everywhere. I really recommend it. They're so delicious, and one of my new favorite snacks. I'm going to be leaving their links in the description so you can check out their Instagram and check out their website. I love it. What is your favorite song to listen to right now? So there's a singer that I discovered named Julia Zeld, and she has a new music video coming out on November 18th for this song called Alive Again. And I really think that you all will like her because I know you all like Melanie Martinez, and I know you like a lot of alternative rock music, and she's like melodic rock, and her music videos are fun. She has pink hair. She's so cool. She just released an EP called Love Potion, which I love the title, obviously. She has a bunch of awesome songs on it, and Alive Again is one of the songs on the EP. The EP is on iTunes and Google Play, so I'll leave a link to her channel in the description below so that you're ready to check it out and you can subscribe when she drops, you know, her music video on November 18th. What are your most used emojis? I, of course, use the rose emoji a lot, angel emoji, the heart emoji, and with my boyfriend, I use the girl doing this emoji a lot. Are you working on a full-length album? I'm not working on a full-length album, but I have already came out with a full-length album before. I'm gonna leave the link to buy it in the description. It's a lot of songs that you may not have heard before that I have, and currently I'm not trying to do an album. I'm just coming out with a bunch of singles because that's just what I like to do. So I have one coming out this month and one coming out in January. What TV show can you watch over and over? I can't think of any current TV shows that I love to watch over and over, but I know when I was younger I never got tired of Drake and Josh because it's Drake and Josh. You know what I'm saying? I love Drake and Josh. I met Drake Bell, and he was so cool. I loved rewatching that. What is your favorite holiday? I would have to say either Christmas or, of course, Valentine's Day because I'm all about love. I love Christmas because I love surprising my boyfriend with gifts, and I just love like planning it and hiding it, and I just love the atmosphere. And I love Valentine's Day for the same reason. Even though I celebrate love every single day, I just like that specific day as well because it's just a lot of love going on, and we need more of that in the world. Will you dye your hair a different color someday? Maybe. I have had pink hair, white hair, blonde hair, brown hair. I've had so many different colors, but I think if I ever did dye my hair another color, it would be like the natural red. I really like the natural red color, and I think it will work for me because I have freckles and I would have that whole, you know, Wendy's thing going on. Do you ever wish to see your fans, including me? Of course I wish to see you guys. I get so excited when I see you in public, when I'm at the store, when I'm somewhere and you recognize me and come over to me. I love that, and you're always so kind to me, and I always ask to take a picture with you as well because I'm just excited as you are. So yes, I'd love to meet as many of you as possible. I'd love to do a meet and greet or a tour one day to where I could see you in person. If you were to have kids, how many would you want? I think I'd either want 1 or 2. I think 1 at this time. That's what I'd like, but of course it's not up to me. But who did you look up to when you were little? So Hilary Duff was the one girl that I always looked up to because she was just so sweet and innocent and kind and bubbly, and I had all her CDs, all her merchandise. I saw her in concert. When I saw her in concert, I cried. She just was such a great role model to me, and she still is. She's an awesome woman now. What is the hardest part about songwriting? Trying to make sure that what you're saying is exactly what you want to say. For me, I really want every line to matter and no line to be filler. I want them all to mean something and exactly what I want my message to be. I want it to be heard. So it's just really hard making sure all of the words are perfect. Would you like to do any collaborations? If so, with who? I'd love to do a collaboration with one of the famous producers like Calvin Harris because they always come out with really cool musical pieces, and I'd love to lay my vocals on it. Will this be in your video? By the way, I love you. The answer is yes. Here it is, and I'm sending my love back to you. Thank you so much. Did you always want to be a singer? Actually, when I was little, I wanted to be a foot doctor and an artist. Not a normal thing for a kid to want to be, but that's what I wanted to be because I loved taking care of my mom's feet, and also my mom and I would always draw pictures together, so I wanted to be an artist. I was also really good at ice skating and rollerblading, so I wanted to be a figure skater as well. If you had a superpower, what would it be? I'd love to be able to heal anyone that's hurting in any way just by like doing this or like looking at them. I'd love that. That would be such a cool power, and I'd be so happy to just heal everyone that I could. How tall are you? I am 5'11", a little over 11 inches, so almost 6 feet tall. I'm pretty tall. Do you have any tips for people who are depressed, struggle with self-harm, or get bullied? Love you. Yes, my whole life I have always stood up for people that were being bullied. I never understood why it had to happen, and I've always tried to be there for others, to listen to them, to stand up for them, to let them know they're not alone, and that's what I want to let you all know. You are not alone. I know there's a lot of things that are hard. I know a lot of you say, you look so pretty, you're perfect, and thank you, I really appreciate that. But I get sad too. I've been very harshly bullied in the past. I get depressed, I get insecure as well. So you're not alone. There are people that care like me. I care, and I just want to let you know that you matter. You matter in this world, at least to me. You're very important, and if you're being bullied, please tell someone. If you see someone being bullied, please stand up for them by telling a grown-up or a teacher. And we got to do everything that we can to stop bullying so that less children and people could be hurt. And for those who self-harm, please know there are so many outlets. There are people to talk to. It's very dangerous to do those things, and if you need to tweet me, talk to me whenever you get a feeling that you want to do those things, and I will try my best to be there for you. And like I said, there are others that will be there for you. Even when you think people might not listen, just be vulnerable to them and tell them how you're really feeling so that you can get help and you can be heard. But you matter. Everyone feels the same way. Sometimes you're not alone. I know it's hard. I know it. I know there's bullying. I know there's sadness. But there will be happiness, and you can make a difference. You can take control of some of these situations by coming to people. And I just want to let you all know I love you. So hang in there, you will get through it all. Do you like Lana Del Rey? If so, what is your favorite song? I really like Diet Mountain Dew, High by the Beach, and Love. But she's awesome. I love her. She has her own, you know, style going on, and I just think she's a really cool person. Have you ever had music lessons? I've never had vocal lessons. I did take one, just literally 1 hour one time, but I have taken violin lessons, clarinet lessons, flute lessons. I have played instruments in school when I was younger. Would you ever consider an EP or an album? Like I said, I already have an album out and I'm focusing on doing singles, but I definitely think I will come out with an album in the future. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? In the next 5 years, I want to move. I want to hopefully be married. I want to be traveling. I want to have a child, a family, and yeah, just be happy. Favorite book? My favorite book is called Among the Hidden, and it's by an author named Margaret Peterson Haddix. It's a book that I found out about in middle school and I've loved ever since. It's just really cool. What is it like being with a Marine? Oh, it's very, very, very interesting. I learned a lot about the military and the lifestyle, and it's just a whole different way of life, and I definitely feel more America. How old were you when you started singing? So before I even knew I wanted to be a singer, I was singing since I was probably 4, maybe even younger than that. I would sing to Wizard of Oz, and I'd always sing around my mom, and she knew that I could sing, but I didn't. So I've been singing since that young. When and where did you meet your boyfriend? Okay, so I just want to say that all questions about, you know, me and my boyfriend, we're gonna do in the future a boyfriend tag where we talk about where we met, how long we've been together, all that stuff that you always ask. So just want to let you know that. And thank you for your support. I really appreciate it, and I'm glad that I can inspire you in some way. If you had to choose one person, alive or dead, who would you meet? I would love, love, love to meet Jason Mraz because he is such a loving, peaceful person. He's always inspired me. He is who got me into singing, so he inspires me musically and as a human being. That would just make me so happy. That would be a check off my bucket list because I really, really look up to him. What do you love doing at your age right now besides singing? I love to travel so much. It always makes me happy. It always puts me in a good mood. I love going to concerts and events and discovering restaurants and just trying new things, and I really love fashion. If you could travel to the past or the future, where would you go and why? I don't want to travel to the future because I don't want to spoil any surprises, but I'd love to travel to the past because unfortunately when I was 2 years old, my father passed away from cancer. So I'd love to travel into the past to when he was a teenager, or maybe when my mom and him started dating, and just get to know him and hang out with him. What brings you to LA? So the whole reason I'm in LA is because I had a callback for The Voice. So they wanted me to audition again, and it was in LA. So my mother and I moved here to LA for the audition, and we wanted to move anyway from Philadelphia. So we just figured, why don't we just stay here since music is what I want to do anyway. Would you ever do any merch? Yes, I have a whole bunch of merch that has to do with my songs. I also have a Put Some Ranch on It sweater. If you didn't see it, I'm gonna leave a link to my merch in the description. I really think you'll like that sweater, but I have a whole bunch of merch. Make sure to check it out and send me pictures if you purchase it of you in it so I can give you a shout out on my social media. What does it make you feel when people tweet you fan art or them enjoying your music? It makes me so happy because before you all were here, I did not have a lot of fans, and even though I've been making music for years and years, not a lot of people would hear it or listen to it. So it feels good that people are listening to it and they're enjoying it, and that you see my loving heart and my personality and you want to draw pictures of me, or you say you were inspired by me, or you like my song because you love the message. That means so much to me because I really want to make a difference by showing my character and through my music about love and care and kindness and just being a good person, and to see that you all like that as opposed to all the negativity in the world. It really means the world, and you're all so talented and creative, and I just love all the different styles. I appreciate it. I appreciate everything and all the support that you guys give me, so thank you. What is your favorite 21 Pilots song? I love so many. I really like Heathens, and I really love Tearing My Heart. What do you think about the new Lady Gaga? I love the new Lady Gaga, the old, anything that she does. I just think she's so cool because she's always herself. She doesn't care what people think. It's never put her down. She's never stopped being herself, and I really, really appreciate that. She's also a great person, and she's so supportive of love in all forms. So I love Lady Gaga. Which do you like more, Christmas or Halloween? I love Halloween because I love seeing everyone's outfits, but Christmas definitely is the holiday that I love more just because I love giving. What is your favorite season, autumn or winter? I love winter because it's weird. I like to be cold so that I can snuggle up and cuddle and like under the covers and be warm. It's weird, but just the whole feeling around Christmas time makes me so happy. The colors, the music, the weather, just everything. It just makes my heart smile. What is your favorite Shane Dawson video? So I've been watching Shane since the beginning, literally since he started. A lot of you don't know that. I've been a fan, I've been subscribed. But it's funny because my favorite video he's ever done is one of his more recent ones, is his ASMR video. It was so funny. It was hilarious. I don't know why, but it made me laugh out loud so loudly. I don't know about you all, but that was definitely my favorite video from him. You often say that girls are superwomen. Why do you choose to inspire young women? With that being said, what inspires you? So I think it's so important for me to set that example. I don't have to try to do it because it's just who I am, but setting the example of being kind, loving, being a good girl, because I want to show that being good and kind can win, and it makes the world better, and you can be strong, smart, independent, and successful while also being kind and a good person. You don't have to be all those important things and be mean or savage or all these things that, you know, social media tries to say that you have to be perfect, all those things. So it's just important for me to let you know that you can be both. And the only way that you're truly going to be successful is by being kind. It's so important for me to set that example because you're going to be inspiring people that are younger than you. So if you're inspired, then you're going to inspire others, and then it'll just set a wave of kindness and positivity and just being good people. So that's why it's important to me. Kindness inspires me. When people are just nice and smile back at me on the street, that inspires me. Anything good inspires me. How did it feel to wear the green shirt? It was really comfortable, like for real. It was one of the most comfortable shirts I've ever worn. Of course, I felt honored to wear it because it's Shane's shirt and it smelled good. So despite the rumors, Shane smells amazing. Thank you all so much for asking all these questions. I will do a Q&A in the future. I'll let you know whenever that is, and I hope you got to know me a little bit more, and I also hope you have an amazing day. I love you all. Bye.